Hey everybody, welcome back to Road to the Show. In this episode, the Blue Jays are traveling down to Baltimore to take on the Orioles at Camden Yards. You can see I'm batting second, hitting 720. Like to keep my average up over 700 if possible. Despite my batting average, I had to sit out an entire game in the last series against the Yankees, so I'm hoping to play all three here against the Orioles. The Blue Jays have a 4-2 record, so do the Orioles, so pretty evenly matched matchup here so far. I mean, both the Orioles and the Blue Jays are both really good teams. I think this year those two will be fighting it out for a wild card. I think that the Boston Red Sox are just a little bit better and they're going to win the division. And then you got the Blue Jays, the Orioles, and maybe the Yankees with a fighting chance for a wild card shot in the AL East this year. So my first at bat, and there we go, there's a dinger. Matt Wieters looks like he's still the catcher there for the Orioles in 2017. However, this year he is searching for a job. At last I heard he had a one-year offer with the Tampa Bay Rays, but that's got to really kind of hurt his pride because if I'm not mistaken, he was an all-star last year, and now he can't even find a job. Well, his agent is Scott Boras, so you know that Boras is asking for the moon for Wieters. I do believe I heard that there's a home run, by the way. I heard that Boras was comparing Wieters to Carlton Fisk and making comparables, saying that Fisk and Wieters are basically the same catcher. So he's got to be asking for at least maybe $15 million a year, and a lot of teams aren't really looking to pay that. Anyway, the Blue Jays have a 2-1 lead, and we are in the third inning. I'm going to try to put another run on the board if possible here by hitting another home run, and I popped it up. So there's shortstop, who's probably J.J. Hardy's going to make the catch, and he does. So 1 for 2 with a home run so far in this game. How about the weather, by the way, on the East Coast? I saw back in Pittsburgh this weekend it was into the 60s. I'm not at home this weekend. I went away with the family. We went to the beach. So it's about 80 degrees where I'm at right now, and there's a home run way out of here. Just decided to get away for the weekend. Once baseball season starts up, I go to so many games, so tend to take our vacations in the winter months, like in February. Like last week we went to Virginia. This week we're at the beach down south, and it's 4-2 now. So 7th inning here. Looks like the Blue Jays are going to get a much-needed victory. Well, not much needed, but this should put us in first place. I think we were tied for first place coming in here with a 4-2 record. I could maybe get a triple here. I'm not going to try it. I might have had an outside shot at a triple. That ball kind of kicked off the wall there. Craig Gentry's playing for the Orioles out there right now. And so this might be the last out of the game. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Adam Jones is up, so I'm going to back it up a little bit. I always tend to play back a little deeper because it's just, with this first-person view, I just think it's a lot easier to make the play. All right, so that is the third and final out of the inning. So we go on to the 9th inning, and I'm going to get another at-bat here, a chance to add on a little bit. I've already got 2 home runs today, trying to make it 3, and it's not going to happen. So I make solid contact by a line out to Machado, and that is the ball game. It's going to be a victory for the Blue Jays. Final score 4-2. Estrada gets his first win of the season there. And now we're on to game number 2, I think, unless they sap me again. All right, 0-0, first inning. Runner on first base. I'd like to hit one off the warehouse, but I'm just going to try to pull it into the seats here. And it's going to be high. It's going to be close. And it is gone. Just barely made it over the fence. So that was one of those towering fly balls that you can never really tell because the computer, well, actually the game makes you run at full speed because it's kind of not a for sure thing. So 2-1 lead. That was a 2-run home run. That's a no-doubter. Goes into the home run trot. Almost makes the second deck up there on that cross aisle. And 2 for 2 with 2 dingers. It's 4-1. All right, time to make some defensive plays out here in the outfield. I haven't had too many balls hit to me in this series so far. See if I can make the catch here. That one's going to be... Yeah, I got that. I almost made a different video today. I was planning on going out to the beach and taking my drone out and just hitting baseballs on the beach. Kind of like one of those home run challenges, but it was a little too crowded on the beach and I didn't want to I kind of felt it would have been out of place. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow go out and do something like that. I really don't know what the challenge would be though. Would I try to hit the ball into the ocean from like the beach, like 300 feet away or so? Or should I just have a arbitrary line and just measure like 300 feet out? I was kind of interested to see like what would happen on like a big pop-up, because I hit the balls pretty high in the air. Like when it lands in the sand, would the ball totally disappear? Would it be like go into the sand and be covered? Would there be like a big, like not an explosion, but like an uprising of sand where the ball landed? Kind of interested, but I just didn't get around to it today. My legs are really sore. I might be able to rob this one. Have a chance. Oh, I just missed it. Jumped a little too early. But yeah, my legs are a little sore. I was on the beach for all day. My kids just non-stop running all over the place, so I had to follow them all over the place. So I'm a little tired now, but it's evening, so they're asleep. There's a home run. That's way out of here. No doubt home run. That's a 2-run shot. And get to see me rounding the bases here. 30 training points. Hey, that looks like Jason Mott. He was the Rockies closer last year and rode to the show. Looks like maybe they traded him too or let him go. There's the manager. Looks like Cito Gaston Jr. there. Looks pretty young to be a manager. And now the score is 8-4 in the 7th, so this is pretty much over. Now I just have to make some defensive plays out here again. All right, here we go. 8-4, 7th inning. Let's get it over with. There's an easy fly ball. So this might be my first series in a while without an error. I feel like I always make at least one error per series. And 8-7 now with 2 guys on base, 1 out in the 8th inning. This is a precarious situation here. If the ball gets down, they might score a run because my character has an awful throwing arm in this game. Like his throwing arm is garbage. I put so many points on hitting. Look at that. Look at that crappy arm. Couple bouncer off the target. But hey, I made the catch, and that's the ball game. Looks like based on the scoreboard, I won, because when the home team wins, they have like a fireworks and it says like win or victory. So 8-7, we get the win. Thanks for watching, everybody. I just noticed that the Blue Jays are 6-3, so they sat me out yet another game. So hopefully I can open up the new manager's eyes here. I'm going to leave you with a couple scenes from our vacation down at Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Keep working on it. We're looking for treasure because we found an X, and now the whole hole's all filled in with water. Why you put more water in there? Don't we want to get the water out? Look out, big one! He's like, I'm out of here. He's drinking the water. No! No! Don't drink it! It's salty.
She was a red.
Hi, dog. Throw the ball, Livy. Throw it.
In the ocean, Livy. Ocean. There. There you go.
Good throw. Not much left here. We're out on a sandbar, actually. You look there. This like 50, 60 feet of water to the shore.
Olivia, you
Fix
want to see a
it!
really small seashell? It's got something living in it, so the seashell will get bigger.
You gonna get out, Livy?
Yeah, I need your help.
You just gotta start kicking your feet.
It's working.
Is it working? There you are. How your legs feel? Now you gotta go in the water and get all cleaned off, huh? We've been out here all day. Sunset now. You're gonna sleep good tonight, EJ. Back and forth, water to sand. You can see the sky reflecting off the water. That's pretty cool. See the sky reflecting off the water? EJ, go clean your feet better than that.